I found it very hard to believe the claim of the advertisers who said their regular production car could cover 4,000 feet faster than a car accelerating, due to gravity. Well, you're talking about a steel box powered by an internal combustion engine of 6 cylinders, and it's not turboed or supercharged, a naturally aspirated engine. Maybe if this car was, Lamborghini Murcielago Superleggera with carbon fiber body and a V12 engine, maybe then, but on the other hand, 4,000 feet, is that a lot? Could a car really do it? I decided to try it out for myself. So, what I have is an illustration of what we've got here. There's a car dropping from a helicopter, a car on the ground. What do we know? Car dropping is starting out with an initial velocity of 0 feet per second. We don't know the final velocity of when the car hits the ground. We know it's covering a distance of 4,000 feet. The time that it takes to fall to Earth, we don't know, but the acceleration due to gravity, we do know that is 32.174 feet per second. It's actually feet per second squared. And so how do you solve this? Well, I didn't have a physics book, but I had the internet, I had paper, pencils, and a brain. So I was able to find an equation that worked. And this is the equation I found right up here, solving for time using the variables that I had. The initial velocity, plus or minus square root, again, v naught squared minus 2a, and the distance divided by the acceleration. So when you plug in the numbers, your initial velocity is 0 plus or minus 0 squared minus 2 multiplied by the acceleration due to gravity. Your distance, x0, well, it's starting out at 0 feet and it's traveling 4,000 feet all over the acceleration due to gravity. You crunch the numbers, and when you multiply the feet by the acceleration, you get feet times feet over second squared. That'll give you feet squared over second squared. When you do the square root of that, it'll give you feet over seconds. And then when you divide by the acceleration, the feet cancel, and the s, well, only one s on each side of the division symbol cancels. That'll leave you with 15.77 seconds. So the car falling to Earth, it's going to take the car 15.77 seconds to travel 4,000 feet back to Earth. Now the car on the ground has a quarter-mile time of 13.7 seconds and a top speed of 142 miles per hour. So, quarter mile is 1,320 feet. It would take the car on the ground, starting from completely stopped, 13.7 seconds to travel 1,320 feet. So, yeah, there's no way it could start from a dead stop. So let's work out the math here. 142 miles per hour. I just used the speed equation. Let's say the car on the ground starts at its top speed. Well, 142 miles per hour needs to be converted to feet per second. 5,280 feet in a mile, and then the hours need to be converted to seconds, 60 seconds per minute, and 60 minutes in an hour. That'll give you 3,600 seconds per hour. So if the vehicle on the ground starts at its top speed, it'll be traveling at 208.5 feet per second. And doing a speed equation for that and solving for time, means it's going to take the car on the ground 19.2 seconds to cover 4,000 feet. So the advertisers are liars. Not sure if that's such a surprise to anyone, but just for fun, I decided, well, how long would it really take the car on the ground to cover a distance of 4,000 feet? So, working out the math, 4,000 feet, I plugged in the time that it would take using the car falling to Earth, and again I solved for the speed this time, 254.8 feet per second. The car on the ground would have to travel 254.8 feet per second the entire way, and when you convert that back to miles per hour, it would have to go about 175 miles per hour in order to really accomplish what was shown in the commercial. And there's no way the car in real life could do that because it has a top speed of 142 miles per hour. Now, can I get back to watching Lady Gaga? Thank you.